It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's game held at Amway Center. It's the Orlando Magic going up against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play, but if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. And while we have a moment here,
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Orlando Magic. The story here, Vucevic injured, guys, and unable to play.
Well, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of his injury. We only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of their previous game, but now they sound sure about it. Hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Yeah, and we should. I mean, barring anything unforeseen, you'd expect him to be back in a matter of a few weeks.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Corey Brewer is out there with Montejunis. Then it's Harden. Then it's Noel. And it's Lawson in at the one spot. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And here's Harden for three. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Harden's got himself on the board with three there.
It only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Houdini. He's coming off a 37-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, and it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And here's Houston. It's a three-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Now here's Lawson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. From 13 feet, it goes down. Lawson's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Gordon with no one around, and it's Noel with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Lawson with the drive. The open shot by Brewer, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Lawson, and the rejection by Smith. Here's Houdini, guarded by Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
What a night so far for Houdini. Inside, outside, it hasn't mattered. He's hitting from all over the floor.
What do we call that, Clark? The zone? That's what he's in right now. Boy, does he have a hot hand.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rockets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
They set the pick. Houston moving the ball around. Lawson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Houston. Magic leading by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Houdini, guarded by Harden. Harris kicks to Payne. Here's the 3. Montejunis grabs the miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Lawson the pass to Noel. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Houdini. There's the triple, and it's Ty Lawson with the 3. Lawson's got 5 now.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Houdini. 11 points in the game. Here's Smith. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. In third, the Rockets.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Rockets trail by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Houdini. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Houdini. He's got 13. That is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Lawson. A shot by Harden. Wide open. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 9 points for James Harden. Magic leading by 3. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
When I asked him what some of his main concerns are today, and he said they're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the perimeter, and therefore it's essential that they not give up too many open looks from out there, or it could spell trouble all game long, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Hizania comes in for Harris. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payne. And then for Houston, Estes Azili, he's checked in for Noel. Spates comes in for Monty Eunice. And Decker subbed in for James Harden. Here are the Magic now, following the miss by Lawson. And the pass to Houdini. On the wing, Johnson. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Rockets trail by 6. Lawson with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Spates to the wing right side. The feed to Lawson. Shot, high post. Lawson can't get that one to fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Houdini. A rebound by Azili.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there.
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jason Smith. Tobias Harris comes in for Wesley Johnson. Payne, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. And then for Houston, Nerlens Noel checks in for Spates. Monty Eunice comes in for Festus Azili. And James Harden subbed in for Brewer. So on the floor for Houston, Monty Eunice out there with Decker. Then it's Lawson. Then it's Harden. And it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. Magic leading by 11. Here's Houdini. And Monty Eunice picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Decker dishes to Noel. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Houdini, guarded by Harden. Left side, Harris, wide open. And that one's good. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now, here's Decker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The shot's good from Lawson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Houdini, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Lasagna's shot is off. Rockets trail by 10. It's Harden with the drive, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Freak number 1. James Harden is second.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
Yunus's shot is good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now, here's Brewer. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Houdini. Kicks to paint. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Noel's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Brewer passes to Noel.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Magic making a change here. Fox is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Magic leading by 8. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He had 37 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And that one's good. Noel.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Yunus. The Magic getting the bucket. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Houdini. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for the Magic. Spates checked in for Houston. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
This is exactly what he needs to be doing. Get himself to the line, cause some foul problems for the other team, and hopefully get some and-one opportunities as well.
Now here's Harden. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta, and that one's good. Noel.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Here's Houdini on the wing, Gordon. Another miss by Orlando. Rockets trail by 11. Harden outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
I thought they did a better job.
And that does it for the first half of play. Magic lead by 12.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payne out there with Houdini, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
No good from Houdini. Rockets trail by 10. In the corner, Harden lets it go with a 3. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harden outside. Out to the right wing. Lawson drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Lawson's got 11.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Houdini. 25 points in the game. Puts it up. Good work defensively by Harden.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And stolen by Harris. Here's Houdini. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks that have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Magic.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
Desanya, he's checked in for Harris. And a switch here also for Houston. Decker's checked in for Brewer. And so he makes both from the line. Rockets trail by 8. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Houdini. And Lawson with the drive. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
Houdini.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And so it's Houston with it after the Magic pick up 2. And Noel gets to Yunus. And that is good. Yunus has gotten 5.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Houdini. The Rockets making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps... Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Here's Desanya. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Houdini passes to Payne, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Festus Ezeli comes in for Noel. And Spates subbed in for Yunus. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter. And maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Magic leading by 9. Outside Gordon. Here's Houdini. Lawson defending. Smith makes it off the glass. Smith's got 12 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Harden with it. Working on Payne. Can't hit from 12.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Harden dishes to Decker. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Houdini. It's stolen by Lawson. And it's Houston on the break and stolen by Gordon. Here's Houdini. He has 35. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Johnson comes in for Gordon, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Payne. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Looney's checked in. Magic leading by 11. Here's Houdini. Passes it to Hazania. Out to the wing. Feeds to Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Oladipo against Harden. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Houdini. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Magic haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he knocks down the first one.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Corey Brewer's checked in for Festus Ezeli. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Spates.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Pass to Harris. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
At the line, shooting 2. Free.
And the first one drops.
All right. All right, let's keep it up.
Both free throws good from Houdini. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Spates kicks to Lawson. Dishes to Harden. The pass to Looney. Charity stripe shot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Brewer, the pass to Harden. From deep three-point range. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front. They lead by 11. And right after this... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So for the Magic, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Johnson. Payne comes in for Oladipo. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. Looney's checked in for the Rockets. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Looney. Nerlens Noel is out there with Montejunas. Then it's Lawson. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. The dish to Montejunas. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Houdini. That's good. Houdini's got 43 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
There's a screen by Montejunas. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by the Magic.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Harris passes to Houdini. From beyond the arc and then some. Houdini's got 46 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Montejunas, that's a screen for Lawson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From downtown. No good from Houdini. Rockets trail by 20. Lawson kicks to Harden. From outside the arc. That's good. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Smith the pass to Houdini. Lawson on the double team. That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And even 3-on-3 break. And Montejunas the basket on the assist by Harden.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Houdini in the air. Kicks it out to Gordon. He can't be stopped. And the Magic lead by 17.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Now here's Lawson. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Harden. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Lawson.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Houdini. And stolen by Noel. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Houdini. Back to Harris. Fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden against Gordon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. Checking out the game Montejunas has been having. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Looney.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Rockets call time. Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Dancers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Lawson drives in. Wide open look. And he gets the bucket.
Assist from Ty Lawson.
Magic leading by 14. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Here's Houdini. Lawson defending. Here's Houdini. He feeds it to Payne. 2 on the clock. Gordon. No good. And Houston the other way now. Got a piece of it. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Harden. Rebound by Smith.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Houdini. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Shoots from the block. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Oh, it just opens up a lot of different things inside for the rest of us. I'm never going to be the kind of guy that could just shoot our team to victory, but I can play the role of hitting a few shots early and making things.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire